Brett, it's almost time for our honeymoon. I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of places we'll be going. We have to do our homework so that we can make the most of our time.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'd like to go shopping to prepare for the trip. How about this weekend?
I'm a little busy this weekend. I have to put together some documents for work.
I see. But I'd like to prepare together before the trip. I want to plan well so that we can enjoy the trip together.
Well, why don't you just take care of it? We'll figure it out somehow, won't we?
What? But I also want to make a detailed schedule. I want to decide where to go, what to do, and so on.
I'll leave it to you.
Well, but it's our honeymoon, so I'd like to decide together. Let's think about what kind of clothes we should bring.
You should just pick clothes at random.
No, we need to think about the weather and the destination. And we should prepare a variety of clothes according to the occasion. Since we're going on honeymoon, we should enjoy the fashion too.
Yeah, I get it. But I don't really care, so you can decide what you want to wear.
By the way, Brett, you seem a little down lately. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Really? I'm kind of worried. We're going on our honeymoon, but you don't seem to be in high spirits.
That's not true. I'm just a little busy with work.
Really? I'm really looking forward to it, and I want to enjoy the preparations with you.
I'm looking forward to it too.
I hope so. Well, can you think a little bit about what you want to do and where you want to go?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Really? Lately, I feel like you don't respond well to me when I talk to you.
No, that's not true. I'm just really busy. Don't worry about it.
I understand. I'd appreciate it if you could make some time for me.
Yeah, I'll make an effort.
Thanks. Well, let's make a little time this weekend and go shopping together.
Okay, sure.
That's a relief. Okay, I'll make a list of what to buy for the weekend.
Yeah, please do.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's the honeymoon we've been waiting for, right?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I've got an incoming call on my office phone, so I'll end this.
Huh? Come to think of it, you seem to be getting a lot of incoming calls at home lately. Are you in touch with someone?
Oh, it's just work stuff.
I see. Work is important, but don't forget to take care of yourself.
I know.
Are you sure you're not hiding anything?
No, I'm not hiding anything.
I just feel like you've been acting a little strange lately.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, don't forget our weekend plans.
I know.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Brett, are you okay? Are you feeling sick? You've been busy with work recently, so I wonder if you've gotten sick. I'm worried about you because you've been using the restroom for so long. It's already boarding time.
Oh, Amelia, sorry. I'll be out in 1 minute.
If we miss the flight, we'll be in trouble, so hurry up. Finally, it's the honeymoon we've been longing for. Hey, Brett. I knew it. You're not feeling well, are you? You've been running to the bathroom before we left. Maybe you've been too busy with work? Should I go get some medicine for you?
Oh, no. Yesterday was my first time flying in a long time and overseas. Maybe I'm just a little nervous.
Are you sure you're okay?
You've studied abroad before, and you can speak some foreign languages, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Compared to someone like you who has had a lot of experiences abroad, I can't help but feel nervous. I grew up as a genuine American boy, so please don't expect me to be at the same level as you. I was born and raised in the US, and going abroad is a big challenge for me. So I would appreciate it if you could understand that.
No, that's not what I meant. I just want us to enjoy since it's our honeymoon. And it was you who said you wanted to go abroad since I can do the translation. So I thought that you were looking forward to it too. Well, let's leave it at that. Let's put this aside and talk a little about where we're going next. So, how long will it take you this time?
Give me another 50 minutes. I have to call my parents.
What? 50 minutes? Will it take that long? I want to go to the sightseeing spot as soon as possible, and I want to proceed as planned.
I'll call my parents to let them know I arrived there safe and sound.
Brett?
I just remembered that Mom wanted to hear from me too. She's worried about me, so I want to make sure to contact her.
Is that so?
I'm sorry I was so careless, but I really don't want my mom to worry.
That's true.
I'll have to remember to call her. And look, my mom loves long phone calls, and I think it's going to be 50 minutes before she'll let me hang up.
Well, it's true. Once I start calling Melody, it's hard to get her to let me hang up.
Just think of it as a ritual to keep her from interrupting our honeymoon after this.
I understand, but do we really have to wait 50 minutes? It's our honeymoon, and I don't want to waste that much time. Well, I'll be at the hotel cafe. Call me as soon as you're done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Brett, what's wrong? Did something happen? It's already been an hour and a half. You've been on the phone for over 50 minutes. I'm well aware of Melody's long phone calls, so I waited with more than 50 minutes to spare. I'm afraid it's going to ruin our plans for today's sightseeing tour, you know?
Oh, Amelia. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I completely forgot to call you.
Did something happen?
I think my mom got rushed to the emergency room.
What?
You're on your own for the honeymoon. Oh, Mom, please be safe.
No, you're gonna have to be a little more specific. You were on the phone with Melody, weren't you? How did this happen all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, that's right. During the call, my mother suddenly started suffering, and I could hear her slamming on the other end of the phone for a while. I was waiting on the other end of the phone for a while, wondering what was going on. Then, I heard sirens in the distance that sounded like an ambulance.
An ambulance? What happened?
Then, my dad picked up the phone, even though he was in the middle of a call, and explained the situation to me. Mom was in a lot of pain, and he seemed surprised.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that bad. I was so surprised to hear that she was in such a serious condition. We have to go back to the US soon.
Oh, no, you don't have to come.
What?
It's a waste of honeymoon money, so just go ahead and enjoy all of your plans. I'll take good care of Mom, so don't worry.
No, that's impossible. There's no point in going on a honeymoon alone. We had planned this trip so that we could enjoy it together, and there's no way I can enjoy it under these circumstances.
I'm sorry. Actually, I've already arranged my flight home, and I'm about to board. I was worried about my mother and wanted to go home as soon as possible.
Huh? You've already made such preparations?
I'm so glad I got the ticket, so you enjoy your honeymoon.
Wait a minute. There's no honeymoon by myself. It was a trip for the two of us to spend time together, and you can't expect me to enjoy it alone.
You've been abroad for study, so you'll be fine on your own. You don't have to worry about me. You can have fun by yourself.
That's not the point. It's our honeymoon, so we should be together, right? Isn't it important that we spend time together?
Well, I'm going back to the US.
It's natural for you to worry about your mother, but forgetting about your wife and going back alone? Besides, I'm worried about her too.
I'm sorry, but I don't have time to listen to your complaints. I'm going to turn off my phone now. I don't have time to listen to your complaints when my mother is going through a hard time.
Hey, Brett. What are you thinking turning off your phone so suddenly and don't even discuss it? Brett! Amelia, I have a little surprise for you. You're going to be surprised for sure. I love surprises like this. Huh? Melody? I wonder where you are now. I'm at Singapore Changi International Airport. What? This is the airport you used, right? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Uh-huh. I'm here too. Huh? I'm sorry for the suddenness. I've been chasing after you, thinking I'd join you on our honeymoon. Oh, okay. No, You seem more surprised than I thought. Is something wrong? Melody, I thought you were on the phone with Brett for the past hour and a half. Huh? I've been trying to refrain from long phone calls lately, since you pointed out to me that some people don't like a long phone call. I've become more careful. Oh, I see. My apologies. I mean, What's wrong? Well, I heard that during the call with Brett, you were taken away in an ambulance. What? What are you talking about? I was on a plane just now, and I just arrived in Singapore. Oh, is that so? That was a bit of a surprise. I'm sorry, but can you pick me up? Oh, don't worry. I've gotten myself a hotel. I won't disturb you on the most important night for newlyweds, so don't worry about it. There are a lot of things I want to clear up. Melody, Brett has returned home alone. What? Why? I didn't hear that he went back home so suddenly. Let me go back to what I said earlier. He said you collapsed on the phone and said you were rushed to the emergency room. What's that? I didn't hear anything. After you guys left for your honeymoon, I just got a text from him telling me of your arrival. I see. It seems that I'm not quite sure what's going on. What in the world is he doing? What is he doing back home alone at such an important time? Anyway, I'm going to pick you up now. Please let me talk to you about various things. I see. I guess we'll have to work things out. We need to have a thorough discussion and find out what is really going on.
Amelia, I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. It was our honeymoon and I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. How is it going over there?
Oh, Brett.
You're enjoying your honeymoon after all, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess. You left me behind.
What? Are you still holding a grudge? It's an emergency situation.
So, how's Melody?
Oh, it was nothing serious. Some kind of anemia or something. She's already back home and she's doing fine.
Really?
It was nothing really, but she ruined our honeymoon, so I gave her a hard time about it. Mom's sitting next to me right now feeling sorry for herself.
You know, Melody is right in front of me.
What?
She doesn't have a twin, does she? Then who is it sitting next to you? It's funny, isn't it?
Wait, what do you mean my mother with you? That's impossible.
Yeah, well, that's usually the case. Melody came here to accompany us on our honeymoon.
What?
Of course, I explained to her that a honeymoon is usually a trip for a married couple, and parents are not supposed to accompany them. Then she got all misty-eyed and said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I love Melody, so it's totally fine."
What?
She's cute as ever.
Wait, what? I thought you and my mother don't get along.
Yes, we do.
What? But you've been complaining about her a lot.
I'm not complaining, it's just advice.
Advice?
Your father told me Melody's family is quite wealthy, and she was raised to be a little spoiled. So sometimes she does things that are out of the ordinary. And there will be times when I will be surprised. So he wanted me to teach her some common sense from a woman's point of view.
I didn't know that.
Melody is aware of that too. Even if she does something wrong, she will listen to me and change her behavior.
Well, what do you mean? You and Mom are good friends?
Yes, we are. Very good friends. So, no more lies about Melody being rushed to the emergency room, okay?
Well...
Let's get down to business.
Business?
Where are you now?
What?
I checked with your father who is in the US, and it seems that you have not returned home at least. Where on earth are you and what are you doing?
Oh, no, I mean...
Never mind. I've already looked into it.
What?
You really went back to the US, didn't you? Who's with you now? She's 24 years old. You've been in a relationship since around 4 months ago.
What?
She asked you, which is more important, your wife or her? And you went on our honeymoon first. You took advantage of Melody's crisis, who you thought did not get along with me, and returned to the US as planned. You and she are currently enjoying your trip to Las Vegas. I guess you were making a phone call with her in the restroom while you were with me, right?
No way. Why?
Maybe you forgot that my parents' house is a detective agency. I used to work there as an investigator before I got married.
Ah.
Well, I was in Singapore during the investigation. I asked my father to use another investigator to look into the matter. Once we narrowed down the suspicious places to investigate from your area of activity, and as long as we could identify the cheating partner, it was easy to find out everything.
Seriously?
Well, I'm a professional. It was easy since you were posting pictures all over social networking sites.
Damn.
So, I'm home.
Huh?
I returned home a day early. Your father requested the locksmith, and he's coming first thing in the morning. After the locks are changed, you won't be able to enter the house anymore.
No way.
What the hell did you do? Are you really that stupid?
What? What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? I'm more stunned than sad. You got an intelligent and wonderful wife like Amelia, and this is what you did to her? You're really pathetic.
Oh, my mother. Don't worry. Jessica is also a very nice woman.
I prefer Amelia.
What?
If it's not Amelia, I don't like it.
Mom?
I have decided clearly now. The $2 million in assets I inherited from my late parents, I'm going to give it all to Amelia.
Wait.
I'll ask my lawyer's office to draw up a will immediately.
Oh, no, Mom. I promise Jessica and I will build a happy celebrity family with that $2 million.
You are not my son anymore. I will not allow you to enter my house at all from now on.
Oh, no. Amelia, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I never thought this would happen. Please, forgive me.
It's too late, Brett. Your behavior should not be forgiven, and I don't even want to see you.
I'm really sorry. I'll stop cheating on you and everything. Just give me another chance.
I can no longer believe your words of remorse.
But you're all I have. Please believe in me one more time.
It's too late to say anything now.
Amelia, please. There's nothing left for me.
I don't need to hear you say that. Because of your affair, I was left behind on our honeymoon, remember?
So, for that, I sincerely apologize.
Our relationship is over.
How can you forgive me?
I can't forgive you. Do you have any idea how much your actions have hurt me?
I'm sorry.
There is no future for us anymore.
Oh no.
Don't get involved with me anymore.
Amelia.
After that, my in-laws backed me up fully and I proceeded with the divorce as soon as I returned to the US. I filed a claim for alimony against my ex-husband and the person with whom he had an affair through a lawyer. The amount was not large, but it was still a blow to both of them. My ex-husband asked his parents for help, but they cut ties with him. That must have been more painful for him than anything else. Furthermore, the company found out about the affair, and both of them had to voluntarily resign from their jobs. As soon as the money ran out, the relationship between the two quickly disappeared. I don't know what happened to Jessica after that. My ex-husband lost his job, his house, and his beloved family. He was unable to find a new job. I heard that he is in financial difficulties and is worried about how to make ends meet. He deserved it because he ruined the happiness he once had by his own hands. I have no way of knowing how he is feeling. I'm still trying to sort out my feelings, but I intend to start a new life from now on. Fortunately, my former in-laws care about me and take care of me. I hope I can recover from this with their support.
Are you going to finish work early, Jasper? I've been having a lot of stomach cramps lately. Can you come home as soon as possible? I think it's just a matter of time before the baby comes out.
Sorry, I'm almost done with work, but my coworker invited me for a drink. I'm going to be late.
What? Again?
Because if they ask you out, you can't say no, right? Just let me know when you're going to give birth.
I don't know when the baby will be born. It's my first childbirth. Natural birth is not something you can schedule.
But you can feel it, right? Just let me know when you think it's somewhat likely that you're going to have the baby. I've got my own thing going on.
That's why I told you that the baby is coming out soon. Don't just go out drinking all the time. Come home a little earlier.
You don't know when the baby's coming, so don't try to disturb my activities. Just because you're going to give birth, it doesn't mean that you have the right to control my schedule.
Stop talking nonsense. This is not about controlling your schedule or disturbing your activities.
Yeah, whatever. Don't argue with me every time. You're annoying me. I'll call you when I'm done. Pick me up at the station again today, okay?
You can go to have a drink with your coworker, but can you at least manage to go home by yourself? The doctor told me that I'm not supposed to drive. I'm afraid of driving late at night too. Can you take a cab home?
Huh? Are you serious? You're my wife, right? How can you say that?
That's true, but I can't do that right now. I'm pregnant. So I don't want anything bad happen to the baby.
What? You're being selfish. You cut corners on the housework just because you're tired, and you can't even pick me up from the station? You're not even doing your duty as my wife. Are you telling me that you don't care about me?
I didn't say that, but I don't have any choice now.
It's not a matter about now or the past.
If I start having contractions while I'm driving, I'll be in big trouble. That's why the doctor told me not to drive. I think I should obey the doctor.
There it is. The doctor's opinion on everything. You think you can get away with anything if you say that, don't you?
I didn't mean it that way.
Don't use it as an excuse just because you want to skip housework and other things. Don't you have any shame in doing that?
That's not what I meant. I really have to be careful. You never know what's going to happen during childbirth.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Just forget about picking me up at the station. Anyway, I don't want to waste money on a cab, so I'll invite my coworker to drink with me at our house. You better prepare some snacks for us. You won't complain if I do that, right?
Wait a minute. You mean you're having a drinking party at our house?
You want me to go home early, don't you? What's your problem? You couldn't pick me up, so I thought this is the best solution.
Are you serious? I'm glad that you care about my current situation. But I don't think that having a drinking party at our house is the best solution. Isn't that crazy?
Why do you keep arguing? What the heck is wrong with you? I was suggesting the best solution, but all you can do is complain to me.
You know what's going on, right? I wouldn't mind you going out for a drink or picking you up at the station if I'm not pregnant. In case you forgot about it, let me tell you again. I'm in the last month of pregnancy. It's common sense that I shouldn't drive.
Common sense, huh? Here comes the famous pregnant lady. I'm sorry, but that kind of selfishness doesn't apply to me, and I have nothing to do with it.
What do you mean by that?
I've already told my coworkers that we're gonna drink at my house, so get everything ready before we arrive. There will be about 6 of us, so make sure you bring at least a case of beer.
What? Are you telling me to buy that all by myself?
Who else is going to be there but you?
There's no way I can carry a case of beer. You haven't been listening to what I've been saying, Jasper. I'm not allowed to drive, and there's no way I can go shopping and bring back such a heavy thing.
I won't listen to your pregnancy-related crap. Just do what you are told, Alicia. Do I make myself clear?
I told you I can't. Give me a break. Why are you being so reckless all the time?
What do you mean by reckless? Are you trying to make me feel guilty? I'm the victim here.
Huh? I didn't mean it that way. Why are you talking like that to me? Stop saying terrible things to me.
That's because you haven't done any housework properly since you got pregnant. You've been refusing to do what your husband asks of you. I can't even remember when was the last time we spent a passionate night together. Are you some sort of parasite who lives on your husband's money?
Parasite? How rude. Even though you are my husband, there are things you are allowed to say and things you aren't.
I have the right to say it. I'm the victim here.
Okay then. I'll prepare everything. But I just want to lie down as soon as possible. So can I ask you guys not to stay up until the morning? I'm really serious about this.
Here we go. Selfishness is in effect again. I have the right to do anything I want in my house, including staying up all night.
I know. Sorry about that.
You should just be honest from the beginning. You're wasting my time, you know. This is why having a pregnant woman in the house stresses me out.
I didn't know about that. Sorry that I'm the cause of your stress. Will you call me when you're heading home?
Yeah, just prepare for everything I told you, okay?
Can you see my message now? If you can, will you respond? Just a word or two will be enough.
Huh? Why now?
Oh, I'm glad you saw my message. I need to check something with you.
What do you mean?
I didn't have the courage to ask you directly, so I decided to text you.
I got it. Let's get to the point, okay?
This was sent to me by a friend. Will you explain to me about who the other woman is? I was told that you seem to be holding hands with her. Both of you look pretty intimate too. I think this is a misunderstanding.
When did you take this picture? Looks like your friend has a terrible hobby of taking pictures of other people without permission. Isn't that a crime?
Let's not talk about how the picture was taken. You better explain to me about what's going on.
Shut up and stop yelling at me. Can't you understand after seeing those pictures? You know what I'm trying to say, don't you?
It's not like that. I just want to hear it from you directly. It was just a fling, right? If that's the case, I want you to stop. I'd be sad if you keep doing that. We're going to have our baby soon.
You're wrong. It's not a fling. You should have realized about my true intention when you looked at the pictures.
What? I don't get it.
It's exactly what it means. You're an adult. You know what I mean, don't you? Well, in a way, I'm grateful to your friend who took the picture. because I don't need to explain about the details to you anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, my affair is exposed, so we're getting a divorce, right? I mean, I'm serious with my affair partner, so let's just get a divorce.
Divorce? What are you talking about? I'm about to give birth to your child, Jasper. I heard that it's common for a husband to cheat when the wife is pregnant. So I was thinking to forgive what you've done if you apologize and build our relationship again.
Are you crazy? Who told you that? Anyway, it's not cheating. I'm seriously thinking to be together with my affair partner.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
Besides, I actually don't like kids. I didn't even want one. I don't want to be a father.
I can't believe that you just said that. You never told me that you hate kids and you don't want to be a father. And you're saying it now? It's such a bad timing.
I just didn't think it would be a good idea to tell you directly. That's why I didn't tell you. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm a kind man, don't you think so? But secretly, I was always hoping that you'll have a miscarriage.
That's horrible. How could you say such a thing? You're crazy.
I don't know, but maybe you're right. And that's why I ask you to buy heavy things and drive. But I guess it doesn't work so easily. Human body is a mystery, isn't it?
You're a jerk. I've had enough. Are you serious?
I'm serious. It can't be helped, since it's the truth. I don't want to have a baby because I hate kids. That's all.
I didn't think you were that kind of person. I'm shocked.
Don't force your selfish thoughts on me. I don't like kids, but you're the one who's always rushing me because of your age, right? I think it was wrong of me to marry you in the first place. You should take responsibility for ruining my life.
Huh? I don't think now is the best timing to say that. Are you really Jasper? Am I talking to a different person who's using your cell phone without permission? I didn't expect you to be such a hideous person.
I know you just want to escape from reality by talking nonsense. Don't make me laugh, Alicia. It's time for a reality check.
You're the one who's running away from reality, Jasper. You're going to be a father, and nothing can change that.
Yeah, whatever. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I don't think I can be a good father anyway. Even you are aware of that, aren't you? Looks like you've married the wrong guy. Too bad.
Stop talking nonsense. Sorry, I'm just really confused. But you really want to divorce me, and you don't care about the baby, right? Please just tell me that it's all a lie.
I wouldn't lie to you. I'm sorry, but it's all true. Also, I left the divorce papers on the shelf in the living room. Just fill them out and file them with the authorities. I'm very well prepared, aren't I?
Wait, are you telling me that you don't want to discuss about this first? You want me to just fill and file those papers? Are you just going to leave me like that? That's impossible.
You're so insensitive, Alicia. I've already moved most of my stuff. There's no reason for me to go back to that house. I'm feeling so set in my mind.
I was aware that there were less stuff in the room. I thought you did that to get rid of stuff you don't want. I understood now that I was wrong.
I'm glad that you notice about the stuff. Looks like you've grown up a bit, huh?
I just can't take it anymore. How did this happen? What went wrong?
Let me tell you again. Our marriage was a mistake.
I don't think I understand what you're trying to say.
It was all a mistake from the beginning. Can we just end our conversation here?
Wait, you can't just end it here. We need to discuss further about what to do next. You really are a terrible guy.
I'm with my affair partner right now. I'm making her wait because I need to reply to your message. I can't keep her waiting any longer. Are you done talking?
Are you really going to leave me? Don't you think that we need to discuss in more details?
I've had enough. Well, I need to go now. Take care.
Wait, it can't end like this. Hey, Jasper. Pick up the phone, please.
How are you, Alicia? It's me, Jasper, our child is about to turn 1 year old now, right? Can he or she speak and run around? I wonder how big our child is now. Hey, you're not blocking my number, are you? Alicia, please respond.
Jasper, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's good to hear from you. I thought you won't ever talk to me again.
You were the one who dumped me and the baby. What do you want from me? I believe there's nothing more to talk about.
Actually, I contacted you because I wanted to tell you something.
Just make it quick. I don't have much time.
I'll get straight to the point then. I'm sorry about what I've done to you last year. I've put you through a lot of pain and I've made you carry it all on your shoulders. I was out of my mind at the time. I couldn't see the reality and think clearly. Can you forgive me for what I've done?
You contacted me out of the blue just to say that? Even though you're apologizing to me now, that doesn't make me feel any better.
I've been thinking about it ever since. I cheated on you when we were about to have a baby, and I abandoned our child and you. I know that even if I apologize, you won't forgive me right away. But I'm sorry. I really am.
Even if you apologize like that, there's no way I'll ever forgive you. I'm not even going to let you see our child. What the heck are you talking about? Is that all you wanted? Are we done?
Wait, you have to accept my apology. I'm terribly sorry.
You don't have to lie like that. The company told you, didn't they? They said if you don't apologize to me and ask for my forgiveness, you'll be in a bad situation. I heard about that.
What? How did you find out?
Actually, I know the president of your company. I don't think you knew because I've never told you.
Is that so? I had no idea about that. Why didn't you tell me? But how did you even know that I need to apologize to you?
That's because when I lost touch with you after you cheated on me, I told the president that you and I were getting a divorce.
Huh? You told him about that? I kept that as a secret from the company because I don't discuss private matters at work. So that's why you were found out.
That's right. The president told me that if I wouldn't forgive you, then he wouldn't forgive you either. He's the one who's been good to me, as if he were my own parent. Looks like he was pretty upset. Anyway, as you may have noticed, I'm still very angry. As soon as we get divorced, you have lost your right to become the company's president.
Huh? Seriously? I can't believe that was going to happen. That's terrible. More importantly, I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. Can you somehow forgive me, please?
Stop being selfish, Jasper.
What?
Do you think I can forgive someone who apologizes because his position is in jeopardy? What you did to me is disgusting, but what you're doing right now is even more disgusting. I'm not going to forgive you, so give it up. Anyway, I'm going to hang up the phone now.
Wait, Alicia! Please don't say that. I'm really sorry I had to apologize after all this happened. But I just want to let you know that I realized what I've done to you in the past was terrible. And I apologize for that.
I don't want to hear any of your lame excuses, Jasper. I know you want to apologize and move past this, but that's because you think that if you can get through this, you will eventually become the company's president, right?
How did you find out? I didn't tell you anything about that.
I had your affair partner investigated and found out that she is the daughter of the company's president. I was really surprised. I also know she has told you that she's gonna promote you to become the company's president in the future. Well, actually, even if you can make it through the present, you won't become the company's president.
Sure, she said she'd promote me to become the company's president. But why can't I be? And how on earth do you know about that?
The company's president has cut ties with his own daughter. Of course, he wouldn't let someone like you to get married to his daughter and become the company's president. I think I would do the same too if I were in the same situation. It's like your affair partner has been dating a lot of people like that before. She was fooling around with the idea that if the person gets married to her, she'll help with the promotion. That's why she was insulated by her own father. I'm really sorry for the company's president.
Oh no. So I'll never be the company's president?
Yes, it's inevitable, isn't it? By the way, there's one more interesting fact. Actually, the company's president has been telling me for a long time that it would be my husband who would succeed him as the next company's president.
What do you mean? I don't understand it all.
So after he insulated himself from his daughter, he's been thinking about who to nominate for the next company's president. He was thinking that he should teach the man who will become my husband a lot of things about running a business. I have no doubt that he trusts me very much.
Wait, are you telling me that if I hadn't cheated on you, I could have been the president? That's what you're saying, right?
That's right. I'm glad that you finally understand, but that was before the divorce was finalized.
Then what was the point of me cheating on you? My purpose of doing that was to become the company's president.
You're so shallow. You're the one who decided to cheat on me, so you must take your own responsibility instead of complaining to me. Well, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be president.
Please, can't you just start over with me? We were married, weren't we? You've got to help me.
How can you say such a thing after all you've done? Maybe it's nice that you're too honest about your desire, but of course I'm not going to comply with your request. We were a married couple, but not anymore.
Why? I promise that I won't make the same mistake. Of course, I'll do my fatherly duties, and I'll support you too. Will you seriously think about it? I'm asking you sincerely.
I'm not going to start over with you for the rest of my life. Never. I'm sick of hearing your nonsense talking, so I'm gonna block your number. Also, I'm not interested in a jerk like you.
Wait a minute. If you don't help me, not only will I never become the company's president, but I'll be fired from the company too. How am I supposed to make a living? At least, let me stay at the company.
Since when did you become such a persistent parasite? You'll have to take care of the rest yourself. You're not a child anymore. It's the path you chose for yourself.
Please don't say that. Help me, Alicia.
Not long after that, Jasper was fired from his job. According to what the company's president told me, his daughter had multiple lovers, not just Jasper. It looks like one of them was a scary man from the gangster paradise. Jasper has been living his life by sneaking around lately. His life has become a living hell, and he has become a different person too. He thought that he could become the company's president, but too bad that he ended up living a miserable life. Anyway, his sin of betraying me and our child is even greater than that. I think he should reflect on the terrible things he has done in the past.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!